Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today in this video, I will be ranking every single escape the night death that has ever happened. I suggest you take a seat, grab like a snack and a drink, because this is gonna get kind of spicy. I have some hot takes. So let's just go over the categories we have. The top tier, we have sis, I was gagged. Like, don't even get me started. I was gagged when they died. Shooky Ookie, kind of self-explanatory. Like their death made me shook. Like I was shook. Yeah, I gasped. Maybe shed a little tear. You know, there's a couple deaths that will be in here. It was like that shouldn't be there. It was like fine. You know, it was an okay death. Wished it was better, but it is what it is. So it was like fine. And then we have Sister was deserved. This one, he's gonna have some hot takes in there. And it's also pretty self-explanatory. Like their deaths were deserved, and then obviously we have survivors, which we should get into that now. But also, before this, I should probably say spoiler warning. I know the series has been out for like years now, but if you haven't watched it, you should probably go watch this. If not, I don't really care. But yeah, let's just get into it. So let's just do survivors. So for season 1, we had Ava, then Ollie, and then Joey. Season 2, we had Tyler and Andrea. Love her, by the way. Season 3, we had Joey, Nikita, and then Matt. But Matt died this season. But he later got resurrected and survived. So we're gonna rank his death for this one. And then season 4, we had Bretman. We had Joe. Yeah, we'll just say Joey. I would just say he survived for now. And then we have Colleen, but same thing like Matt. She died and came back. So this is all. So let's just get into the deaths. I'm just gonna like randomly choose one and then just go for it. So let's go for Sierra. I guess not Sierra. This is Shane. Might as well do the first death. I'm gonna say it was like fine. Like all that really happened was he was just poisoned, which it was like okay. Don't really like him as a person, but his death was okay. Also, he's like the first death of the whole entire series, so yeah, it was like fine. Let's just do Sierra. Shooky Ookie, Shooky Ookie. Oh my god. You know what? I might put her in. Since I was gagged, but I think I'll leave her in this for now. Her death made me so mad and also so sad. So you know what? I think at that point, yeah, since I was gagged, because she was in the death challenge against Matt, and she had to hold down the possessed woman saying this chant that if she stopped saying it, she would die, or if she let go of the woman, she would die. And Matt over here had to run around and just do a whole bunch of shit. And at the very end, he found this like note in a necklace that says like, "Put the necklace on Sierra so he doesn't. Sierra gets possessed, she dies." Ooh, that made me mad. And then he reads the note, and it was like, "You can either put the necklace on your friend or on yourself." So, when I first saw that, oh my god, bitch, I was gagged. I was so mad. Ooh. Anyways, speaking about, might as well just do him. I'm gonna say it was like fine. Same thing as Shane. He was poisoned, and it was like pretty okay. You know what I think? I think I'll up it up to I guess maybe shed a little tear, mainly because his performance was better than Shane's, because Shane, he just laid there and kind of died. This dude fucking fell onto a dollhouse, which that must look like that shit hurt, and then he died. So that was kind of, I like that one a little better. But Matt, I kind of liked him up until he killed Sierra, so whatever. Let's okay. Should I do like a controversial one? We have Miss Gabby from season 2. I'm gonna say sis I was gagged. Mainly because I think she has one of the best deaths in all of Escape the Night history. I'm sorry. You know what? No, I'm not sorry. Listen. That whole episode with the Automaton Bride, like the whole steampunk Victorian vibe, fucking loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So much. And that death challenge, ooh, got me so. And then her death as well, which basically in the death challenge, she was up against Alex. They had to do a whole bunch of like puzzles and stuff, but every time you completed something, this like huge, like fucking guy, I forget what the Prometheans, would step closer to your opponent. And so Alex won, so the Promethean literally grabbed or pushed like Gabby to the ground and just tore her heart out. And then her just screaming, oh, it was so, I was gagged. I did not expect her to die like that. Do I like her as a person? No. But honestly, I can stand Gabby in season 2, but season 4 Gabby, I hate her a bit. Might as well wish season 4 Gabby. There, deserved. Like besides the stuff that like happened on set and stuff, I just really thought she was so annoying in season 4. Also, I don't remember a single thing she did. Like at all. She was so annoying, just so useless too. So like her death was deserved. Let's do let's do Joey's. I wouldn't say I was you know what? Yeah, I was gagged. Cause I so thought Joey was gonna survive season 2 until he didn't. And that gagged me a little bit. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. That shit like surprised me. Because he went to go like grab the crown from the sorceress, and then she was like, "Hot psych, bitch, you thought," and just stabbed him with the dagger. Ooh, that made me get that was a gaggy death. Like, what can I say? Okay, I kind of want to do season 3 death. I'm gonna do Colleen. This is another one. Hot take. Her death was deserved in season 3. Because same thing like Gabby in season 4. I don't remember a single thing she did. And that's basically it. I just don't like her death was iconic. I will say that. But honestly, I think Justine's death was better in season 1. Because it was basically kind of the same thing, but not really. But I just think Justine might as well put her in. I'll put her in gag for now. Or not for now. I'll explain here in a bit. But yeah. Justine had the better like death idea than Colleen. And just Colleen, I just kind of thought she was annoying again in season 3. But speaking of Justine, I'm putting her at the top of Sis I Was Gagged. I'll do it like this. Actually, I'll put Gabby there. Listen, Justine in season 1, her death actually made me cry. Like, no joke. I was so sad. Because I Justine so much. And just her acting was so fucking on point. Just, I felt so fucking bad. Because they had to dig up this, like, box or this coffin. And they found a note that says, like, you have to bury one of your friends alive in order to see the artifact. And then you can tell just in the moment, Justine, her face just fucking goes white as a ghost. And then her just, like, pleading not to go in. She doesn't want to go in and all this shit. And then when she gets voted, she fucking books it. Which, honestly, I would too. If people were trying to kill me, I think I would run too. And then just her getting grabbed, dragged back in. Her screaming, Joey just trying to get them to stop. Ooh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. We haven't done much season 2 or season 3. We haven't even touched season 4. Oh, there we have Gabby. Let's do Tana. I gasped, maybe shed a little tear. Her death, I gasped because I was like, oh shit, didn't expect her to die. But like at the same time, I did expect her to die because she was kind of useless. But she was basically betrayed by Joey and Andrea. Andrea, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm so sorry, but yeah, she's kind of useless. Her outfit was kind of cool too, but I don't know. Um, let's do or Justine season 2 or 4. I would say I guess maybe shed a little tear, probably like be like this. Not would be at the last because I was so did not expect her to be the first boot. I low-key kind of thought it was gonna be Tim, but when she died first, I gasped, and also she fought back against the mummy. She like was fighting him and shit. That was really cool. The fact Tana won a death challenge was also pretty shocking. Like, no hate to Tana, but like that was yeah. Anyways, Justine season 4 gasped. Lozelle, Shooky Ookie. I didn't expect her to die the way she did. She was betrayed by Joey and Lele, but I so thought Glozell was gonna make it longer than she did, because I think she only died episode 4. I'm pretty sure she died episode, because yeah, that was the mannequin. Yeah, I think she died episode 4. I thought she was gonna last a little longer. She was so funny. I so loved her, and I was so sad when she died, because she kind of had the same death as Shane, but her acting was way better. Plus, the whole twerk dying thing that Tim said was so funny. So she basically like choked on her own blood. Kind of dark. Honestly, this whole thing is dark, just out of context. But yeah, Glozell, Shooky Ookie. First one in that category as well. This Lele. Shooky Ookie. Like, I was so shocked when she died. Honestly, she was shocked as well. But I'm so sorry for that. Oh my god. Yeah, she was electrocuted. I so thought she was gonna survive. I'm happy she lasted as long as she did. She made it to episode 9. Like, I so thought she was gonna. I thought Ava was gonna die and she was gonna survive with Ollie, but no, she died. And I so heartily blame Joey for that. I blame Joey for Lele's death, and that is end of the story. Next. Lawrence. I gasped, maybe shed a little tear. I knew she was gonna die pretty early. I didn't really expect it to be the first death. Like, not gonna lie, I kind of thought Tana was gonna be like the first death. But yeah, she got like killed by the vampires, which is kind of, honestly, it's kind of sad. Alex's reaction to her death though was iconic. I liked it. Not much to say about Lauren. Sorry. Let's do JC. This one, sis, I was gagged. I'm sorry. I was gonna put it in Shikuki, but now thinking back on it, I was gagged. I did not expect JC to be the first dead. He was so helpful in episode 1 and 2. Like, extremely helpful with his group. I loved him. His outfit was so, like, just... Oh, I loved him. And then he died. And then I was so gagged. I was so sad. I wanted to cry. Yeah, poor JC. He should have also came back in All Stars. So, yeah. Let's do another season. Let's do another season 4. Let's do, you know, we'll do Colleen. It was like fine. Her death, it was okay. Then again, like most of season four's death was pretty mid. Like it was that season was just lots of stabbing or like other stuff. That motorcycle was loud. Don't know if y'all heard that, but if you did, sorry. Yeah, she was. There was the episode she died. It was the same episode that Nikita and Matt came back. Matt Pat came back, so that made me happy. But yeah, her death was she basically kind of got strangled by the Minotaur, so it was pretty mid. I kind of hoped, like, since that was the episode with like Medusa and stuff, I so thought like someone was gonna be turned to stone. I thought that was gonna be like a cool death, you know, because like yeah. Also, that episode alone, maybe I should make another video of ranking the Escape the Night episodes, because that episode is gonna rank so high because I love Greek mythology and Medusa. Oh, I love her. Anyways, back to the deaths. Yeah, her death was like fine. Let's just finish off season 1. Tim. Sis, I was gagged. Oh my god, his death. One, I loved his role, the mobster. He was so funny season 1 as well. I loved him. Oh my god. And then when he died, I was so upset. How many times have I said upset? I don't know. But his death truly made me upset. Because I thought he was going to make it. And then he died, and I was like, well, shit. Basically, if I remember correctly, he was in a death challenge against Ava. They had to do, like, battleship Russian roulette. So if, like, you hit your opponent's ship, I think they would have to pick up the gun, point it at themselves, and then they'd just keep going until someone had a bullet in their brain. And I did not expect it to be Tim. But then again, it was kind of a fitting death for mainly because of his role. It was, like, such a fitting death. But, like, I didn't want it to be Tim. I kind of hoped it was going to be Ava the whole time. But anyways, and then Andre and I forget her name. Honestly, I'm not even going to try. Yeah, I'm debating whether it was, like, fine or I gasped. I think I'll put it in I gasped or maybe shed a little tear. Mainly because she was the second death. Her death challenge was kind of cool with the whole ungodly machine. That was cool. Justine so killed her on purpose. I'm kidding. Most probably. Like Justine could have taken off her glove to help her, but she didn't. She still got it though, but she died. Yeah, and it's funny because after she died, Justine was the next to die. Ooh, okay, Miss Tila Dunn. I'm again putting her in Sis, I was gagged. Oh my god, her death, don't get me started on her death. Her death made me so mad because one, I loved Tila. I did not like how the group immediately just started targeting her, and for what? Like, Tila was iconic. Oh my god, I loved her. Then again, she was in a death challenge against Ro, and at that point, I was like, you fuckers. Because those were my two favorite people of that season. And they both went in, so one of them had to die, and sadly that was Tila getting, strangled and then gassed by the man with no name, or Benjamin. Guess he does have a name now. Yikes. Yeah. Again, she should have also been in All Stars. I feel like she would have been so good in All Stars. Anyways, Jessie. It was I'll put it again. There's lots of season 2 in this tier. You know what? I think I might move Lauren down to it was like fine, and then Jesse will stay. But Jesse, he was captured by Joragumo, the Spider Woman, and then it was Gabby and Tana were voted in the challenge, and they thought they were gonna get going against each other. But when Gabby won, Joey Greenbone was like, "Hot psych, you bitch! You thought I don't kill women? Like, women we gotta stick together." And she was like, "Okay, now like choose which one of these guys to die." And it was between Jesse and Daystorm. Gabby chose Daystorm, which, like, honestly, Gabby, why? I like Jesse. He was kind of cool. Yeah. Sorry, Jesse. Um, Also, the fact he was supposed to come back that season was supposed to have a revival, and he declined it. Oh my god, when I learned that made me so mad. Because I like Jesse a lot. Oh my god. Anyways, Alex, I'm gonna say Shuki Uki, or Alex for season 2. I still thought he was gonna win. I thought Tyler was gonna die. I thought it was gonna be Andrea and Alex, surviving till the end, because I love them both. And honestly, Alex had been through so much that season, with Lauren dying and everything. Um, yeah, I'm mad that Alex died, but I'm so happy that Andrea survived. Oh my god, you don't understand. I loved her, the Mystic. Ooh, we love Andrea. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, Roy. Um, it was like fine. I'm trying to remember. Oh, he was in the death challenge against Nikita, against the snake woman, and they had to like dig through these, like, I don't know what it was, like snake intestines or guts, whatever. I found these like mosaic pieces for the mosaic, and then Nikita won. Which honestly, Nikita, I kind of ever since Roy was forced into the challenge, I knew he was gonna die. Like, it was kind of obvious. But yeah, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but yeah. Um, Tim season 2 or 4, it was deserved. It was deserved. Listen. I don't want to hear any backlash or hate from any of you. Ooh, sorry. I thought Tim in season 4 was it was deserved. At that point, he was not even helpful. He was basic, not kind of, he was annoying. And like, I just don't remember a single thing he did. Um, and then also he was in the death challenge against Daystorm. Against, I forgot the monster's name. But whatever. But he basically lost, and then he got like, kind of got his head smashed in by the bird guy's like scepter. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have nothing else to say. Tim season 4, his death was deserved. I'm not sorry. Um, let's do Liza Shooky Ookie. Literally, yeah, right here. Shooky Ookie. Oh my god, her death made me so mad. But I was so shocked when she died as well, because I still thought her death episode, which was against the gingerbread woman, I thought both her and Tyler were gonna survive that episode. And then the sorceress was like, "How did you thought, like, the rules of the game are one person has to die?" And then these like fucking harpies like came, snatched Liza, and just got her. That made me sad. I liked Liza a lot. She was so helpful as well. And then just the fact, while they were voting, Joey was like, "You know what? I think we should vote Liza in. Like, this wasn't, like, we should just go for it." I was like, "Joey, what the fuck? You were literally being all buddy with Liza up until that point, and then all of a sudden you flipped and like, you know what? We should vote Liza in. Like, why? You know, suspicious." Let's just finish off season 2. Daystorm. It was like fine. It was like fine. I'll put it like right here though. His death, it was okay. Basically, he just got like shot with an arrow and like fell into the pool. But it was the epic battle between him and Alex, and then Alex won, and then Daystorm died. So honestly, it was kind of deserved. but it wasn't deserved like these people, you know. So it was like fine. Daystorm season 4, I gasped, maybe shed a little tear because I did not expect this man, to sacrifice himself because he was in, again, second time in a row he was in a death challenge against Alex and he died. He basically, it was the wedding. I forget, a wedding to die for. I know that's the name of the episode. I forget everything else, but that death challenge, it was like, I'm trying to remember. I think it was like chess or something. It was something like that where you could go left, right, up and down, but you can't go diagonal. And then you had to go until you ran out of spaces. And then Daystorm was like, you know what? Like, I'm tired of this. This is for Lauren. And then he, like, sacrificed himself. I guess. I did not, especially, like, his character, though. Like, kind of the villain, but not really the villain. Did not expect him to do that. I was shocked. So was Ro. Because she was there. So was, honestly, I think everyone was shocked that he did that. I know I was. So, I gasped. Maybe, you know what, maybe after explaining that, he should be moved up to Shuki Uki. Yeah, we'll do that. Sophia. I'm putting her at the top of sis, I was gagged. Her death made me so fucking mad. Oh my god. She was, one, so helpful. Two, I love Sophia Nygaard. I love her so much. She's an icon. She's a legend. 3, her outfit, I loved as well. 4, she was helpful, she was iconic, and she was helpful. I know I said helpful so many times, but because that's what she was. Like, her and Matt were fucking the powerhouses solving everything. And then the fact she died for a stupid reason as well. That twist, one of the stupidest twists ever. One of the stupidest, because the other one is fucking Bretman's the twist with the death challenge between Bretman and Joey. That twist pissed me off, because honestly, okay, I'll get into that here in a bit. But back to Sophia, basically it was, she wasn't even in the death challenge, too, and she still died because it was Manny and Nikita in the death challenge. Nikita won, and I think she got a note that says whoever voted the winner of the death challenge would die. So, at that point, it was Ro voted for Manny, Sophia voted for Nikita, and Sophia died. I think that's how it went. And then the fucking Willie, the fucking funhouse man, comes waltzing in and then just gets Sophia. Oh my god, I was so mad. Like, my jaw was on the floor. I was like steam coming out of the ears. I was fuming mad. I was shocked. I went through all the stages of grief. Oh my god. And then for these two, the second twist that made me mad, because Bretman should have died in that episode. Be careful what you wish for season 4. I think that's what it was called. Bretman should have died, and that's all I'll say. He should have died. That twist was stupid. Hell, I would have even been okay if Alex died at that time. Like, it should have been him and Alex going into the death challenge, and not Joey being like, you know what, I feel bad for Alex, let me go in. And then both of them, no, that should have been a death challenge, like an elimination episode. Not like, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna stop before I get too mad. Alex season 4, it was like fine. Basically, he kind of got like shot by pirates, and he was, which was like cool. Like, I love pirates. Like, yar har fiddle dee dee. You know, pirates are the key to my heart. But yeah, honestly, Alex season 4 was not as good as Alex season 2. I don't know, something just happened in season 4. He just kind of became slightly annoying. I don't know. Like, no hate to Alex. I love him. But, like, I don't know. It was, like, fine. Plus, that's the second time Bretman was in a death challenge and survived, because it was the gauntlet between Alex, Joey, and Bretman. and Alex died, and I was like, oh my god, like that's so sad, but it should have been, it should have been Bretman. Like, as I'm saying this, it sounds like I hate Bretman. I do not. I like him, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I like Bretman. Okay, like don't think I don't like him. I love him. He's iconic. But yeah. Anyways, back to the death. Let's do Matt Pat. I gasped, maybe shed a little tear. I was so sad when he died. He was in a death challenge against Manny, against the strong man. Um, Manny won, so the strong man just grabbed Mad Pat and then just like kind of, killed him with his demon fist. He basically fisted Mad Pat to death. I'm sorry for that. Okay, I'll leave. Actually, no, I won't because I still got 40 deaths to rank. Anywho, but yeah. Then he came back and then he survived, which honestly iconic. That was iconic of him. Manny. Um, Shuki Uki. I'll put it like. I'll put it like right there. Um, his death made me sad. I was so shocked. I didn't expect Nikita to be the one who killed him, because basically, long story short, they were both in a death challenge, and then Nikita finds a note and a gun that says like, kill yourself or kill your friend to claim the ring. You decide how this ends. And then Manny was like, oh my god, like she's not gonna kill me. And then Nikita was like, Manny, I love you, Manny, I'm sorry. And then bap 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 bap, and unloads unloads a whole round on or magazine on fucking Manny. And then Matt Pat being like, you shot him? Oh my god. Yeah, I was shooky. It was shooky icky. Tana season 4. Again, I'm gonna say Shuki Uki. Tana, in my opinion, was robbed in season 4. Like, season 4 was Tana's season. She was extremely helpful, which that surprised me. Considering her in season 2, she was like not helpful, that much helpful. But season 4 Tana, she was like reading stuff backwards for her group. She was kind of iconic. Loved her outfit. That pink cowboy hat I needed in my life. Like, I will buy that. I will be buying that hat. Like, there's no doubt. And like, I just love her. And then her being in the double death with Gabby, that was shocking. I did not expect there to be a double death. Yeah. Anywho, oh shit, Rosanna. Okay. I think Rosanna season 3. I was gonna go like here. Since I was gagged, her death made me cry. You know what? Actually, let's move these two. These are the 3 deaths that actually physically made me cry. Sophia, Justine, and Ro. Because Ro, she was in a death challenge again. It was her, Manny, Joey, and Matt Pat. And like, I think in order to complete the challenge, you had to drink this witch's brew that if it had like a pentagram or something at the bottom, moved on to the next. You moved onwards to where I think it was like you had to bob for apples, and then I think you had to go through like this tripwire, and if you hit something and a bell rang, you had to restart that segment. And like all of them made it, and then Ro was still on the first challenge or on this first part, trying to like drinking this witch's brew. Like, oh my god, her puke. Oh my god, her death was kind of disgusting if you think about it. Like, she was like gagging, she was throwing up. And I did not like listening to that. But then her just sweet little moment she had with Matt. Oh my god, sis, that made me cry. And then Nikita, when they all came back, she was like, guys, where's Ro? I was like, no, she's dead. And then Rosanna season 4, same thing. She should have survived. Honestly, it should have been her instead of Colleen. I'm not sorry. Yeah, Rosanna season 4, she got killed by dinosaurs. Which, like, side note, I love dinosaurs. I freaking love dinosaurs. Rawr. But like, she was in a death challenge against Brightman, Like Bretman, I think at the point had killed. He killed. Yeah, he killed Rosanna. Not actually, but like in my mind, he did because Rosanna was like trying to tame the dinosaurs, like Chris Pratt, and she was like trying to feed them and tame them so she wouldn't die. And the Bretman completed his challenge, said the chant, and then Rosanna was like, "Oh shit!" And then she tried to tame the dinosaur. And the dinosaur was like, "Ha, bitch, you thought," and then nom nom nom, and then they like kind of tore her to pieces. It was so sad. I really liked Ro. She should have survived. Which honestly, I think okay. So there, that's just all. Might go in and just like play, maybe replace a few people. Which honestly, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Colleen season 4 back in deserved because I forgot to mention her death was kind of like her winning just made me so mad because that whole season Joey was just kissing up to her, and for what? Like he was like, oh, like I felt bad for killing her. Like she was my friend. Like oh my god, I felt so bad for shoving her in a fucking Iron Maiden, and like you feel bad for Colleen's death, but not for Justine, or like for any of these other bitches that you murdered, that you invited over and killed. And but Colleen, no, but Colleen is the one. Colleen is the one that you felt sad for. Oh my god. Anyways, see, okay. Other than that, I think this is it. Okay, this is fine. This is my ranking of all the deaths. Like I said in the beginning, please don't murder me. I'm just a world demon trying to live life, trying to become a YouTuber. But yeah, if you guys want me to do more rankings, like I said before, the episode rankings, I would gladly do that, because that one I also have some hot takes on. But yeah, this is the ranking. I hope you guys enjoyed this and this video. Please, just like, comment, subscribe, all that cool shit. And I'm gonna go now. So I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.